Hi everyone, I'm Melody. I'm a senior architect at Offbeat Design. So honored to be here with all the founders and industry leaders. I am not a founder, I'm a team member of Offbeat Design Studio. And I'm a novice public speaker, so please bear with me for the next 5 minutes. Tonight I'm going to share about how Offbeat builds and empowers communities through placemaking. So let me tell you a little bit about Offbeat Design. We're not your typical design office in a sense that we're always focused on delivering positive impact through our projects. Our motto is interconnecting people and making places, and that puts placemaking and human connections front and center. We believe that places will not exist without people, and that's why we're always finding new ways to connect with stakeholders and to bridge the gaps between society and spaces. So how many of you have heard of placemaking before? Okay, I see a couple of hands here and there. So just as it sounds, placemaking is about the making of a place. It's a collaborative process of shaping the public realm. A place is different from a space in a sense that it's not just a dot on the map. It has human and physical characteristics that make them unique. At Offbeat, we like to think of placemaking as a baking process. Just like how yeast makes the dough rise, placemaking is the secret, invisible ingredient that gears the community into action and turns spaces into vibrant and engaging places. Us designers are like the bakers in the process. We engage with stakeholders to co-create spatial interventions that form a space. And with that, the bread is out of the oven. The designer's job is done, but placemaking is a process that doesn't end at project completion. It's our hope that throughout the placemaking process, the community becomes the stewards of their own place, and they are empowered to continually evolve and improve the space. So one of my favorite co-creation workshops was back in 2019, where I helped to facilitate a 2-day workshop to design elderly-friendly show flats. The show flats were to showcase products and design features that people can adopt in their own flats to help elderly age in place. We had a cross-section of people across the board, from students to professors to designers from different firms, NGO representatives, social workers, all there to share their expert opinions and lived experiences, as well to exchange ideas. It was a great success, and we gained a lot of insight to design our show flats, and it became an amazing asset to the community. I remember leaving the workshop thinking, oh wow, how did these 2 days go so smoothly? And looking back, I think it's because of the empathy mapping exercise that we did at the beginning that created an environment where people felt safe and open to share and listen. And that's maybe why we got some insights that we otherwise might have not. At Offbeat, we're always trying to improve our placemaking skills. And that's why we have a lot of internal training. So first of all, we have onboarding training for our newcomers, which teaches us basic design thinking principles that we can adopt in projects. We also have something called team workouts, which are skills sharing workshop with topics that the office democratically vote out each year. So this year we have strategy planning, ideas generation, and storytelling. We also have something called Collab Wednesdays, where it's a cross-team ideas sharing session for projects that needs fresh perspectives from other teammates. So this is where we can practice our design thinking skills. Last but not least, we have management training for middle management like myself. Shout out to Amito and the Curious team. So then people like me can work better with our teams. All of these not only train our hard skills, but also cultivate a sense of belonging and a culture of collaboration, innovation, and empathy within the office. So placemaking is a spatial design process that turns space into places, but it's also much more than that. It's about having open connections with people and a passion for the community. Here are 5 house rules that we always show and practice before we do any workshops. And I love them because it always resets a room to make people less precious about their ideas and more open to share and more empathetic to listen. And I think that's what it's all about, both in placemaking and in community building. It's the spirit of openness and generosity. That's all from me. Thank you.